in support of his band, Chickenfoot, and John during that time felt like he grew musically enough that he wanted to try his hand at being a solo artist again.
I had a talk with the band that I felt like the music was taking me in a different direction than the band was going in. I needed to go explore that desire, and the only way I could do it was as a solo artist. So guys, I'm going to the store to get a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back later.
Well, bye, John. See you in a few years. Hopefully. Sad face emoji.
It's so sad to see him leave again.
Don't worry, Sabrina. We got it covered this time. Josh is going to take over on guitar and become a permanent member of this band.
It's great to be officially recognized as a member of the band. I've been touring with them for years, but to finally be a part of the group is an honor. I can't wait to make new music with you guys.
Reuniting with Rick Rubin to record their 10th album in 2010 was a great creative experience for the group. Numerous songs were recorded but weren't released since the band's last release was a double album. They didn't want to overwhelm their fans with too much new material.
Yeah, we wrote like 60 to 70 songs before we even started recording the album. It just seemed like too many, so we decided on the best ones to release and put those on the album.
That album was 2011's I'm With You and was met with astounding reviews. It was the group's second album to debut #1 on the charts.
It was amazing. My first album with the band and went straight to #1. I was so pumped and ready to hit the road to support the album.
Oh, did we hit the road to support that album? We spent 2 years on the road supporting that album. We're on the road so long that we managed to record a concert to release on DVD.
Also, in the middle of touring, we got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012.
That's right. The band did get inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2012.
Ooh, I know this. There were a bunch of members that were recognized for their contributions on it. They were Jack Irons, Cliff Martinez, the late Hillel Slovak, John Frusciante, Flea, Anthony, Chad, and they were nice. They even let Josh get inducted with them.
John didn't attend the induction ceremony that night, but we knew he was with us in spirit. It was a very emotional night for all of us, and we wish that he could have been there right beside us.
Well, after an extensive tour and Hall of Fame induction, the next stop was
Disney World. Riding Dumbo and dropping fat bass riffs on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
No, Sabrina. It was the Super Bowl. They performed with Bruno Mars during the halftime show in February 2014. They did stir up a bit of controversy by not playing their instruments live.
I was told that I could sing live, but the rest of the band had to play a pre-recorded track. It's some crazy rule that the NFL has about halftime performances.
Yeah, one of many stupid rules the NFL has. I'm sure we could do a show on all their dumb rules. Hey, maybe we can add some to our Monday Night Football episode.
Hey, isn't football season almost over?
I'm working on it. It might be done by the Super Bowl next year.
Well, back to our episode. A bunch of people got mad because we didn't play live. Not our fault. We wanted to, but at least we didn't Milli Vanilli it.
Or Ashley Simpson it.
Exactly. None of us were going to do an embarrassing jig out of there. Also, Bruno was a blast to perform with, and maybe we'll go on tour with him one day.
Oh, I'd go to that show.
I would go too. Even if I had to stand in line to see the show tonight and there's a light on, heavy glow.
You just can't stop showing off. The episode is almost over. Follow-up album was next on the list, so it was back to the studio again.
We went back to the studio with Danger Mouse as our producer, ready to make new music. I broke my arm on a trip that delayed our start by 6 months. That's the last time I'm going on vacation with Tony Hawk. I'm getting too old for skateboarding. I'm just going to go surfing from now on with my boy Brody.
Yeah, I love surfing with Bodie. He just lets the waves take him where they need to.
Doesn't he also rob banks?
I don't think so, but some do get robbed when he's in town. Coincidence? I think not.
You say so. At least he took Baby out of the corner.
The Gateway was released in 2016, much later than expected. Elton John even contributed the song Sick Love, which the band co-wrote with him and Bernie Taupin.
It just felt right to do a song with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They are very talented musicians, and they compensated me very well.
How much did they pay you?
Oh, they didn't pay me.
Then what did they give you?
Cocaine. Lots and lots of cocaine. Whee! Cocaine! Oh, and a penis sock.
Idaho.
All right, gang. We're about to take the stage. Enjoy the show.
Penis sock, you're on me tonight. Bye, guys. Bye, girls.
Yippee!
That's it. I'm getting a penis sock of my own. I'm out of here.
Wait, The concert's going to start. And there she goes.
Am I the only one wondering how she's going to wear it?
Try not to think about it.
Like I wore my hat!
On your boot?
Oh, what's going on over there?
The penis sock fell off!
She got excited about where I was going to put my penis sock.
Well, let's see what you guys think. On Facebook, John says, give it away now. That's all he said.
He's a man
Why,
of
thank you, John.
many words.
Short, sweet, straight to the point.
Yes. Barb said, hey, by the way, the girl in She's Only 18 is about 32 now, just saying. For those with a confused look on your face, She's Only 18 is a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
That was directed at me. I was like, this is awkward.
Jim says, Hey is one of my favorite songs on Stadium Arcadium. I can relate every single word of this song. I don't remember Hey.
Snow.
Oh, hey, snow or...
Snow. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Hey-oh. Listen how it goes.
Yes, I do remember that song.
I know that
now.
one.
Yep, I remember it.
I like that song.
Kim says, I just saw Funky Monks. Wow, that film was great. I didn't think I could possibly appreciate Red Hot Chili Peppers anymore, yet I do. I tried to watch a little bit of that on YouTube. It's black and white.
And red all over?
Yeah. I skipped through some parts, and it was interesting. I like the creative process of how they make the albums, and you get that in there. They do a lot of talking. A lot of John messing with his guitar.
Yeah, man.
So is that the album where Flea plays bass?
Yes. Only one of them.
Was it called Crunchy Tacos in LA?
No, that was the name of the band.
How about fresh and never frozen meat patties?
Some people can't say that.
I know. It's weird. Because a sock can.
Fresh and frozen meat patties.
Wow. When did he become Scottish?
Are they magically delicious?
When Luigi became...
Jamaican.
All of a sudden, fat bastards going to Wendy's.
One meat patty.
You want to know what we're talking about?
No.
Why don't you subscribe to
Patreon?
Another John says, 10 years of Anthony's mustache. I think we should have a conversation about it.
Yeah, it had to go away.
Did he finally get rid of it?
Yeah, it's gone right now.
Oh, he gave it away now?
Yeah, he gave it away now. Give it away now.
He shaved it away now. Shaved it away now.
Yeah, it was not good.
1, you got to put the cream on. 2, you got to take the razor to it.
Okay.
Yeah, he also had his Karen haircut at the same time, so he was asking for the manager to get something taken care of on that mustache.
You know what? I'm getting the Karen haircut. It's on. Podcast 42, can I speak to your manager?
You are the manager.
Oh, crap. Damn it. It's like I'm doing a script again where I'm talking to myself.
All right, moving to Twitter. Mouse and Weens, which is a podcast, says, love them as a band and love their music, but personal stuff, ... They actually have an episode of theirs. They're two sisters who live in L.A. or somewhere in California, and they talk about where they met up with John Frusciante and Flea. And Flea comes out looking like a really good guy, and John Frusciante not so good in their story. So if you want to search for Mouse and Weens, and you can listen to that. Funky Buddha says, love the funk of this band. Anthony may not be the best singer, but he has heart.
Yeah, consistently known as one of the worst singers of all time. Yet, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and has many hits to go behind it.
Yes.
He gives me faith in...
His voice matches their band, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it works with what they do.
Yeah. Jojo Blow says, saw them live 3 times, worth every penny.
Yes.
You saw them live?
3 times.
You saw them live 3 times too?
Yeah.
Are you JoJo Blow? Wait a minute. Do you have a Twitter handle we don't know about?
No.
Or did you meet up with JoJo Blow?
Yeah, do you know who JoJo Blow
No,
is?
who's JoJo Blow?
I don't know. He's all...
I feel like this is a great name though, especially talking about this, seeing as how we talked about the cocaine.
I would like to see them live. I think that would be good. Stink says, never liked the band.
Wait,
Probably
what's that name?
Stink. Never.
I have a feeling Stink doesn't like much of anything.
Probably one of the worst bands of the 90s.
Is he friends with Bruder?
I would not say they are the worst bands of the 90s, or the 80s, or the 2000s. There's way worse bands.
Stink, we would
Creed,
love your comment about
Nickelback.
this. Any band from Canada?
No.
NSYNC.
NSYNC's not a
No, I'm
band.
just joking.
Yeah, they're a boy band.
Yeah. If they were a real band, they'd play instruments. That's why O-Town's a band.
No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
And they want it all.
Or nothing at
Or
all.
nothing at all.
And finally, Killer Tractor says,
Killer Tractor, I love you.
Flea's bass licks are killer. Without him, this band is meh.
That's probably very true.
That is really
Meh.
true. He is the sound behind that band.
The more I listen to him, the more I realize that it's all bass with a little guitar in the background.
Oh, so you're saying they're all about that bass?
Yes.
Okay.
No trouble.
No trouble.
No trouble.
All right, we're going to the phones. First phone call.
There's more than one?
There's always more than one. Have you
Until
not
there's
listened to
not.
our shows?
No.
No.
I
She
don't.
doesn't read scripts. She doesn't listen to the show.
I know. All right, ready?
Hello. This is Janice, Bruder's girlfriend. I'm calling today because Bruder has laryngitis. I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers and socks, but mostly peppers because they're spicy. I love Podcast 42. You guys rock.
Well, now we know how Bruder listens to us.
Yeah, that makes
Thanks,
total
Janice.
sense. Yeah, Janice is pretty awesome in my book.
Why doesn't Janice have a cool name like Bruder?
Janice is a cool name.
I mean, that's not very bad.
Janice!
She likes us. Come on,
know.
JL. You should give her some credit.
I'm giving her a little
It's
credit.
Interplanet Janet. She's a galaxy girl.
I don't
Is
get
it
it.
Janet or Janice?
Damn it, Janice.
All right, well, that's all the phone calls we have. I lied.
Well, it's a good thing Janice called, even though Bruder had laryngitis today.
I'm glad.
Or
See?
we had 0 phone calls.
Yeah. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure Janice adds to that 30 people that we are sure that listen to us.
We got 31.
Well, there's another 30 people that only listen to us for the beer segment. So let's revisit that.
Oh.
J.L. Cola, never run away, never run away. J.L. Cola, never run away, never run away. J.L. Cola, boom.
Perfect. All right, JL, what's this beer again?
Promosa. It's a tangerine IPA with a little tangerine puree, 7% ABV from Big Storm Brewing out of Tampa.
I'm going to start. I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but the tangerine does something to it that actually makes it really tasty. I like this beer. I would drink this again. I am going to give it a 4 out of 6. Oh, new year, new audience. Forgot about our rating system. We rate our beer.
Are you sure it's a new audience?
Yes, it's always a brand new audience. We rate our beer out of a 6-pack. 6 being the greatest, 1 being the worst. This makes sense to everybody but one lone Canadian in Kissimmee. So back to my rating. It's a 4. It's very tasty. It does have that IPA aftertaste, but that tangerine cuts right through it. I'm digging this one a lot. This was a good pick for me. Sabrina?
I really liked it. I give it a 6. I like the tangerine flavor to it. I like IPAs in general. But I'm digging this. It's good. It goes down really smooth.
All right, Laura? This is the part where you talk.
I know.
It's a new decade. should have a new love for beer, somewhat of a tolerance for IPAs after all this time.